How in the heck did you attain such a successful position where you're at now, where you're doing so good for yourself, when I remember you used to be that person that used to be so emotionally, mentally abusive to me and other people that was either friends with you or in a connection with you. And at certain points when you crashed out, you even put your hands on some people because you got that upset. And now you're in a position like this when you used to be this kind of person. You don't deserve this kind of success with the type of person I remember you used to being. I mean, seriously, you don't deserve any of this at all. Why are you even in this position? You're a fraud. So, my past character traits and who I used to be trigger you, right? Obviously, it upsets me to see that someone like you is in a position you're in where you're actually doing so well for yourself versus back then. All the suffering you received from being the way you were was justified, and I was hoping to see you continue experiencing that suffering, but you seem to be actually doing better in life than me, and it's triggering to see that. Like, I still see you as the bad person. How dare you be in this position where you're actually being successful in life now, instead of holding yourself in shame like you should in my eyes, and continuing to stay there until you rot. Okay. Well, I'm glad I've triggered you. Um, I guess this is an opportunity for you to look at yourself because I am not hiding who I used to be. I know I'm no longer that person, but I'm not hiding or shaming myself anymore for who I used to be. And you are absolutely right. I do have the audacity to enjoy where I'm at now in life, now that I have overcome being the person that you remember me being towards others, and the crash out I used to be towards others, where I started to act out on unwarranted behavior that was mental, emotional, and sometimes physical. You are absolutely right. But I'm not that person anymore. But I own that that is someone I used to be. You're right. But I deserve exactly where I'm at now because I did the work to get here. You're not going to shame me for someone I no longer am. And I'm not going to let you. Well, I'm going to shame you every day until you die because I personally hold grudges. And quite frankly, the position I'm in right now, where I want to be in the position you're at in life, it just baffles me to see that you're there before me when you were just as big of a crash out as I remember I used to be. So, how the heck did you get here before me is really the annoying question I'm asking myself while I'm sitting up here holding this grudge against you still. I still believe you are that same person, and I still believe you are the same exact crash out I remember. I'm just waiting for you to take the mask off because I don't believe that this is the true you sitting in front of me right now. I think you're masking it. I'm going to find a way to reveal the real version of you because I don't believe this one in front of me is the real you. I think you're masking it. No one can just change who they used to be when they were like that. Nobody can just do that. And you're acting like you did it. That's impossible. Oh, she's still here. That version of me is still with me. She's still here. But I have worked with her. It's called shadow work. It's called integration. It's called character development. It's called long nights of crying, journaling, wheezing, sometimes puking. Sometimes you need to stretch it out, to cry it out. There's a long list of things I needed to do to work with her and break down the current character traits that made up that version of me in order to rebuild myself into a completely different person that better aligned with the life that I wanted to begin living for myself, because I decided I was done being the abuser to others and living in my own suffering and pain. I decided I was done with that. Do I still crash out? Yeah, but it's rare. And this time, I regulate it, where I make sure I don't get physical when it happens, despite me premeditating it. I don't do it. Now, if someone puts their hands on me first, that is up for questioning. That is a mystery Pandora's box of me determining what I'm going to do in that moment. But that is a side tangent because we call that self-defense if that were to ever happen. But let's get back to the point. I chose to stop living in my own pain. And that began with me taking accountability for myself, my current character, and the traits that developed that character, and the amount of ego deaths that came with me having to face this character of myself in order to reinvent myself and to stop being ashamed to look at myself. Yes. Yeah. Now, you want to go out of your way to make it your personal mission to try to reveal me? I'm not going to get in your way because I am too busy still doing me. I'm still too busy working on me. I'm still too busy developing myself. And when I identify new things for me, not what other people are busy trying to convince me of, but what I identify for myself, mind you, that's what I focus on. So, yeah, I'm not worried about what your intentions are with trying to expose who you think I am. I already know who I am and who I was and who I want to choose to become instead of who I was and who I was becoming. So, yeah, I earned all of this. I worked for all of this. I endured my inner shadow for all of this. So, to feel entitled to tell me what I don't deserve is not your place. It will never be your place. That is not your place, and nor do you have permission to attempt to even shame and convince me why your words are more important than my own inner knowing about what I know I deserve. Yeah, All right. Okay.